Okay, guys, so Miguel made me a greenhouse, so I've been doing all the things. Today I'm going to tell you 3 things you need to start right now to have a garden ready to go in April. So let's jump into the things you can start right now, February, to get started. So if you're new to gardening, y'all, we started gardening, I think it was 4 summers ago, but our first summer was a little rocky. We didn't even have water run to our garden, and we're in East Texas. Eventually, you got to have water. So it was a little rocky. We had a little bit of success, but then we went on that summer to lose our son to stillbirth at 40 weeks and 1 day. So after that, the garden was done, except for one thing, which I'm going to tell you about. It's one of the things you've got to plant and get started now so you can enjoy it when spring comes. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the seeds I got from the different places I ordered seeds from, show you what I got, and then I'm going to tell you right now in February what you need to get started, whether it's in a garage, a greenhouse, on top of your washer and dryer, out in a shed, wherever, on your porch, under some lights or under some kind of heat. Wherever you can get some things started. If you're just starting out gardening, this will help you. You can start these 3 things so that you have a few things to get going when the season starts. So let's start with the seeds I got. So this time I ordered from 2 different places, not to mention all the seeds I have stored in our freezer. Something about storing them in cold, they're better. So I have some that all of the things that I already have started in my greenhouse right now were from my freezer. I just got these 2 orders. One from Baker's Creek. Look how cute the packaging is. I'm like, can I frame this envelope? And then one from Botanical Interest. I've never ordered from them before. We'll see. So I like Baker's Creek a lot. Their seed catalog is beautiful. It is beautiful to look at, enticing, fun. I don't order the big catalog. I just get the rare seed catalog, which is free. So these are rare seeds. They're also all heirloom seeds, which is really cool. Heirloom means that you can save seeds and reuse them in years to come, and they can be grown over and over. Whereas the other kind can't be, and so they don't like regrow. So I wanted to get as many heirlooms as I can. However, heirloom is a little bit expensive, more expensive, which only like $1, $1.50, $2, something like that. But when I was buying so many seeds, all of the things, that adds up. So some things that are new that I'm trying out, I got the non-heirloom ones. Okay, so because I've used Baker's Creek before, and these are the heirloom seeds, I'm going to start with them to show you what I got. So the first summer we were gardening, I planted zinnias. I remember years ago going to my friend's mom's garden. She was a gardener. I don't even know if I had a desire to garden then, but I loved her garden. And she had flowers lining the rows that went to her garden, like to all the different rows this way. She had flowers, and they were these beautiful, colorful flowers. She said you pick them and they just keep growing. And I remember her daughter and me, we took a mason jar of those flowers home. They were beautiful. When I moved here and we knew we were gardening, I texted my friend and was like, find out the name of the flower. They're zinnias. I don't know why, you don't buy zinnias at the flower shop florist, because they're just beautiful and they're so easy to grow. So I bought a lot of zinnias. So that's first summer I planted zinnias. They were beautiful, y'all. They get over the top of my head height. I'm 5'10". They get to at least 6 feet tall. They're beautiful. They just grow and grow and grow. They're called cut and come again. So you cut them, they come again. And I fell in love with them. Like I said, our son, shockingly, I had a healthy pregnancy and he was stillborn, and we were shocked. And yeah, and so I just remember we didn't even live on our property yet, but I would come over here and just cut zinnias and make little bouquets where we were staying. And I was like, it was very, just sweet for me in that grief time. And so zinnias are just my favorite for multiple reasons. Plus they're really easy to grow, especially if you live in the heat like we do. in East Texas. So I bought more zinnias. So I had plenty of zinnia seeds that I've saved because I bought them from them before. So I saved the seeds. So I do have some specialty ones that I bought last year that I have the seeds for already. I even sell them to other people locally from our homestead. I give them to friends, things like that. But I bought just some plain white ones, plain red ones, yellow. I want to kind of have a section of all the colors. And then I also bought these peppermint ones. And so I got these. So my first year, I remember my dad telling me, get heirloom. And I'm like, huh? I'm not trying to save seeds. Like, this is my first year gardening. I'm just like, hope I grow something. But as I learned, and like now I'm on year 4, I've started saving seeds more, probably last year. I think I tried them on the year before, but really last year I've saved seeds, and I'm really thankful to have. So I'm learning. So I'm only buying heirloom seeds of certain things that I want. I also bought some poppies, and I mainly bought these because you can plant them for the early spring, and I wanted some early spring flowers. Okay, bought straw flower, which I planted last year as well, that are really fun, but these are special, like black ones. Pretty. I bought these. I don't even know. I forget what celosia. Look at these. They're like kind of like a rooster. It's called something. Red stem. I feel like somewhere else it was called like cock something for rooster. I bought this blue sage, which I'm hoping will be beautiful even in our flower beds up by the house and attract all the bees and hummingbirds. I bought safflower because I think you can make a seasoning with it. And then, I bought another zinnia. I missed this one. This is a specialty zinnia called Queen Lime Red. I bought Queen Lime Blush last year, which is super similar. They were so beautiful, but I wanted a little deeper of a color, so I bought these this year. I bought this sunflower because my kids really want some sunflowers. That's a fun colored one. And then I bought I bought 2 things of vegetables. This is a specialty tomato called the black strawberry. Can you see it? There we go. Black strawberry. Pretty. And then we bought edamame. So at Baker's Creek, they're called soya beans, but they're edamame. We love edamame as a family, and so I always try to think, like, what are the things my family's gonna eat? And so we're gonna try this year. I hope it works. I hope I can save seeds and just keep growing them. Because we'll eat that up. And then Baker's Creek gives you like free seeds for every, I don't know, $10 or $20 you spend. And so I got some lettuce and some carrots. So that's what I got from Baker's Creek. Okay, so let's talk about botanical interest. I have not bought from them before. Like I said, this is brand new for me, but these are some things. I basically wrote a list of things I wanted. I had a budget of $100, so everything I'm showing you was literally right at $100. So it's a lot of flowers because we're adding a whole flower bed this year, and I have a lot of vegetable seeds still saved from last year. Or there's a couple things we buy locally at our feed store in bulk, like corn, squash, zucchini, and cucumber. I'll get all that from our local feed store. So these are things that I bought from these companies. And these are more like $2 and something cents packages versus some of these were more like $4 packages. So just to kind of have a grip. So here's what I got. These were in no specific order, but I got calendula, which is really good for, it's almost like not an herb, but it's good for like skincare. You can make infused oils out of it and it will be really good for you. And so I've made salves and stuff, but I've wanted calendula to make it and I haven't. I got snapdragons because people say they're beautiful, and you can sow them early. So I'm ready to sow these and have early flowers. Oh my gosh, it's the goat. Scared the daylights out of me. Hi, goat. You are not welcome here. You will make a disaster in my greenhouse. Go, go, go. You're not invited. Go, go, go. Okay, so got nasturtium, I think is how it's pronounced. This is an edible flower, and that one's like a blackish colored and red velvet, I think it says. Oh, black velvet. Okay, black velvet, and I'm really excited because I want nasturtium. I want to be able to have edible flowers. They're so pretty. And then my kids had to have this gem corn. What's it called? Glass gem corn. It's all different colors, so we're gonna try that. Oh, we also got, where's it at? It's in here somewhere. We got 2 packages of a strawberry corn, which this is a corn that you can grow and pop it as popcorn. So we tried this last year, but I didn't find it until the end of the summer, and we didn't plant it at the right time. I bought it from Baker's Creek last year, but because I want to just see if it's going to work this year, I went with the like cheaper one to see. So I got some tomatillos because I've never grown those, and I know you can make really good salsa with it. I got a couple of basils. So I love growing basil for pesto in my garden, but I just have like a regular like store-bought basil. So this time I got cardinal basil, which has a really pretty flower to it. And then I got a sweet Thai basil. So we'll see about those. I also got a comfrey, which it says, I think that's how you pronounce it. Little balls, like puffball things. Oh, I got some marigolds. I do have some seeds for my friend, so hopefully they'll grow too. But these are an African marigold. They're really puffy and big. I thought I had a yellow one, but no, I think I have seeds from her. This is a white one. They're so beautiful. Oh, I think they gave me a free lettuce. I didn't know that. So they gave me a free one too. It says thank you, and it's lettuce. So there you go. You didn't know about that. I got celosia, which is a really like wispy, feathery looking flower. I got a double click cosmos. So last year I did cosmos. They are a very delicate, like pretty flower, but these are double. Like the petals are just thicker. They look really pretty. So I'm excited to try that. I got yarrow, which I've heard this spreads really easily, but someone on Instagram was like, if you haven't bought it, buy it, add it to what you're planting. It's beautiful. So I got it. I got some poppy because it's another like early sowing, and so I wanted to grab that and try it, which I think I got poppy over here too. I didn't even know. Oh well. And then let's see, I'm almost done here. I got an amaranth, which is also kind of like a wispy, flowy thing. Thought that would be pretty in bouquets. I got some more straw flower. This is just a plain straw flower because I got that black one from Baker's Creek. And then I got sweet peas because I see people are able to plant these really early and they vine up and just grow over vine like trellises. And so I'm excited about that. And then lastly, I got some more of this Swiss chard, and so my kids really wanted to try this one. I think you can make like juices and stuff from the stems and different like bright colored jellies, so we got that. So these are the seeds I got. So now the question is, what should you be planting right now, February, to have your garden ready in the spring, when April comes, when the frost is over and it's time to plant? You can get it in the ground and start watching things grow. So here's what I say you need to plant. First, right now, start your herbs. Herbs are incredible. I just taught a fun homeschool herb class to some kids in our homeschool community group last week. We planted lots of herbs. Get those started. You can plant those in your garden. You can also plant those in a flower bed or right outside your kitchen and make an herb garden so that you can cook with them. You can dry them out and use them as seasonings throughout the year. But herbs are number one. Get them started right now. Take a little while to germinate, but then they'll grow and you'll be so thankful you have them to cook fresh with. Okay, number two, what I think you should get started is your lettuces, or your things like bok choy or Swiss chard, things like that. Your greens, you can start those right now. You can actually go start those out in the garden right now and go ahead and start enjoying those through probably, well, where I live in zone 8A, sometimes we can enjoy those right into May before they bolt and start flowering. But we enjoyed our lettuce from like February to May last year. I probably could have put it in the garden in January, but we just haven't had time. But that is something you can get started. You can just have it in a greenhouse growing. It is so fun to just clip and enjoy fresh salads and things like that, or to cook up greens for your family. So get started with those. Number three, for your spring garden, pick a flower that's going to bring you joy and start it in your greenhouse or in your garage or in your laundry room right now. Get it started because it will bring so much color to your garden. It will bring joy to you. It will bring joy to your table, to your kitchen, wherever you clip flowers and put them. And if you want my opinion on which one, you already probably know, zinnias. Pick a zinnia and go for it. I actually, in our new flower bed, I'm going to do a like flower field at the back because we're going to do some raised beds in that area, but we're not going to fill the whole thing yet because it's just going to cost a lot to build all those beds. So instead, we're going to do a little bit of a field. So I bought this bulk. These should plant 3,000 flowers. These zinnias off of Amazon. I also bought baby's breath to see how it would grow, but I'm just gonna have a field of zinnias. And so get you a pack of zinnias. Go to Baker's Creek to find some really original and fun colored ones or fun design like types, or just grab some from the Tractor Supply and plant them in your garden. You can get them started now. I didn't start mine last year. I just put them straight in the ground. I just kind of like forgot. But the year before I'd started them. But if you start them now, you will have them as early as like mid-April. And you'll be so thankful because they will be beautiful and blooming. And you can clip them and put them in your house and really enjoy the spring with fresh flowers. So do that. A little bonus, whatever you decide to plant in your garden, I want you to think, what is something that your family eats a lot of that you will benefit from? We like squash and zucchini. I'm going to try a black bean this year because we eat a lot more black beans than other kind of beans. We do green beans because we can freeze or can them. We do black-eyed peas because we can freeze or can them. Corn, things we can not only eat but also save for the winter months. We have still been eating. We just finished off our onions. We're still eating green beans, peas. We just finished off our potatoes, all from last summer. Today I used some frozen zucchini for zucchini muffins. We're still eating all the tomato products. So think about things that your family is going to eat and benefit from. If it's your first time gardening, pick a few of those and just go after it and have fun gardening, and just be okay if something doesn't work. Try again or don't. It's up to you. But pick something that you're going to love, that you'll actually eat, and happy gardening.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany.
I'm Miguel Sewell.
And we live on 7.5 acres in East Texas.
We have 3 kids, cows, chickens, dogs, cats, and a lot more on the way. Come join us on our adventure.
Welcome to the Simply Sewell Homestead.
In 2020, we downsized and sold our 2,300 square foot home from Abilene, Texas. Our family of 5 moved into a 200 square foot RV, and you can only imagine how crazy and full of learning curves that created. And we moved across the state to begin pioneering our way to build a small home debt-free.
We were blessed to be given 7.5 acres passed down from multiple generations, and the house I grew up on sat right here in the middle of these pine trees. And now our family is blessed to have our small blue house in the woods that we live on, right on the same land.
While building our 900 square foot home with our own hands, Brittany also birthed our 4th son, Zion Malachi Sewell, who was stillborn. 4 months after his death, we moved onto our land and started our journey of learning homesteading.
Being out in nature on a daily basis has been healing and peaceful for each of us. We have loved the process of learning to garden, raise animals, and live from the land as a family. We homeschool our kids, run businesses together, and laugh along the way. We would love for you to join our journey as we live simple and dream big on the Simply Sewell Homestead.